My name is Selena. Today we're diving into an important topic for those preparing for the FTCE Test Code 053 exam, which is the Pre-Kindergarten Primary PK-3 multi-subject exam. Specifically, we'll be focusing on Science 534 subtopic. I'll walk you through some sampled problems, breaking down key concepts and strategies to help you approach these questions with confidence. Let's get started. Sammy is playing with a toy car. He pulls the car back and then lets it go, watching it zoom across the floor. What type of energy is stored in the toy car when Sammy pulls it back? So option A is kinetic energy. That's the energy in motion. The toy car will have kinetic energy once Sammy releases it and it starts moving. Option B is thermal energy. It's related to heat. Pulling the toy car back does not heat it up. Option D is sound energy. Energy produced by sound vibrations. Pulling the toy car back does not produce sound that could be considered the form of energy storage. So we want to look at important key words. So energy and stored. That's going to give us the key vocabulary words. And our answer is going to be potential energy. When Sammy pulls the toy car back, he is storing the energy in the car due to its position. This stored energy will be used to move the car when he lets go. It's called potential energy. Potential energy is the energy held by an object because of its position relative to other objects, stresses within itself, its electric charge, or other factors. Think of potential energy as the energy stored before it goes. Lily noticed that her puppy has the same color fur as its mother. What explains why the puppy's fur color resembles its mother's fur color? So if we look at options A and B, learning from the environment and copying behaviors, they do not apply to physical traits like fur color, as these are influenced by genetics, not learned behaviors or environmental factors. Option D, eating similar foods, also doesn't affect the inherited physical traits, such as fur color. The reason the puppy's fur color resembles its mother's color is due to genetic inheritance. Traits such as fur color are passed on from parents to their offspring through genes. This process of hereditary allows the puppy to inherit physical characteristics from both its mother and father, including fur color. Every month, Mia notices that the moon changes shape in the sky, from a tiny sliver to a full circle and back again. What is this changing shape of the moon called? So what we're going to do here is, again, go through the process of elimination. So option A, the sun's rotation, and option D, the Earth's rotation, affect day and night, but not the changing shapes of the moon. Option B, the moon's rotation, is a process that happens, but it doesn't directly explain why we see different shapes on the moon on Earth. The phases of the moon are the correct explanation for the observed changes in the moon's appearance. The changing shape of the moon that Mia notices is called the phases of the moon. These phases happen because the moon orbits the Earth and the sun lights up different parts of it. This makes it look like the moon is changing shape on Earth. The cycle from one full moon to the next is about 1 month long. Mr. Thompson is setting up his kindergarten classroom for a science unit on plants. He wants to ensure the classroom is organized for safe, effective learning. Which of the following setups would be best for this purpose? So it's important that we need to look at some key vocabulary words. Organized, safe, and effective learning. So option A and C limit student interaction with the materials, which can hinder hands-on learning experiences. While safety is important, these options do not facilitate an environment where students can actively engage with the materials under supervision. Option D poses a safety risk by allowing students to handle gardening tools without direct supervision, which is not appropriate for a kindergarten classroom. So setting up a plant observation station in a corner with accessible shelves for students to store their observation notebooks and pencils is the correct answer because it is accessible, and allows students to engage in a hands-on learning in a safe and organized manner. It promotes independence by allowing them to access their materials like observation notebooks and pencils, easily enhancing their learning experience about plant growth. This setup supports effective science teaching by encouraging students to make observations and record their findings, which is a key part of the scientific process. Thanks for watching! For more in-depth study resources, head over to study.com. As a member, you'll get access to short, targeted video lessons, personalized study plans, extra study materials, and hundreds of practice questions, just like the ones we covered today. We'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your questions, feedback, or even just let us know how you did on your test. Study hard, stay confident, and happy studying.